From above, it looks like paradise. Turquoise water, palm trees, total isolation. But this small island became one of the most disturbing symbols of power, secrecy, and unanswered questions in modern history. This is Little St. James, widely known as Epstein Island. Jeffrey Epstein was once a wealthy financier who moved comfortably among the global elite. He owned luxury properties across the United States and Europe, traveled by private jet, and associated with politicians, business leaders, and influential figures. To the public, he appeared untouchable. Behind closed doors, however, prosecutors and victims would later describe a very different reality. Epstein purchased Little St. James in 1998. Located in the US Virgin Islands, the island quickly became his most secretive property. Security was unusually strict. Visitors reportedly signed confidentiality agreements. Access was tightly controlled, and the island remained largely hidden from public view. Satellite images later revealed unusual structures, including a blue and white domed building that drew global attention. Some called it a temple. Others believed it was decorative architecture. No official explanation ever fully satisfied public curiosity, and the building became a lasting symbol of mystery surrounding the island. Over time, serious allegations began to surface. According to court records and victim testimonies, Epstein allegedly recruited underage girls through manipulation, money, and false promises of education or work. Several accusers stated that they were transported to Epstein's various properties, including Little St. James. One recurring detail involved Epstein's private jet, later nicknamed the Lolita Express by the media. Flight logs showed that numerous high-profile individuals had traveled with Epstein. It is important to note that appearing in flight records does not automatically indicate criminal involvement. However, the presence of powerful names intensified public scrutiny and raised difficult questions about accountability. Epstein's legal troubles first gained national attention in 2005, following a police investigation in Florida involving allegations from a 14-year-old girl. The case expanded, revealing multiple similar accusations. In 2008, Epstein reached a controversial plea deal with federal prosecutors. He pleaded guilty to state charges related to soliciting a minor and served about 13 months in jail, much of it under work release conditions. The deal was widely criticized as unusually lenient. 4 years afterward, Epstein avoided further major prosecution, continuing to live a life of wealth and privilege. Everything changed in 2019. Federal prosecutors in New York arrested Epstein on new charges of sex trafficking involving minors. The case reignited global attention and renewed hope that the full scope of Epstein's activities would finally be exposed. But what happened next shocked the world. On August 10, 2019, Jeffrey Epstein was found dead in his jail cell at the Metropolitan Correctional Center in New York. Authorities officially ruled his death a suicide. However, multiple irregularities immediately raised suspicion. Surveillance cameras near his cell reportedly malfunctioned. Guards assigned to monitor him failed to perform required checks. These failures fueled widespread public doubt and countless conspiracy theories. For many, the question became unavoidable. Did the truth die with Epstein? Following his death, attention shifted to Epstein's associates. Ghislaine Maxwell, a longtime companion, was arrested and charged with helping recruit and groom underage victims. In 2021, Maxwell was convicted on multiple federal charges related to sex trafficking and sentenced to prison. Her conviction confirmed that Epstein did not act entirely alone, but many questions about his broader network remain unanswered. Little St. James itself eventually changed ownership. In 2022, the island was reportedly sold to new investors who announced plans for redevelopment and environmental restoration. Despite these efforts, the island's reputation remains permanently tied to its past. For survivors, it is not a paradise, but a place associated with trauma and injustice. The Epstein case sparked a wider global conversation about wealth, power, and accountability. Critics argue that Epstein's ability to evade serious consequences for years exposed deep flaws in legal systems and social structures designed to protect the vulnerable. Others see the case as a warning. When influence goes unchecked, justice can be delayed or denied entirely. Today, Epstein Island stands as more than a physical location. It is a symbol of secrecy, of silence, and of how darkness can exist behind luxury and privilege. The ocean still sparkles, the palm trees still sway, but the questions remain. And for many, the most unsettling truth is this: we may never know the full story of what really happened on Epstein Island. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching until the end.